About some mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Mistakes are a learning opportunity. I want to talk about the most common mistakes people make and how we can learn stuff from them. So the mistake I want to talk about today is embossing. People have this belief that embossing fixes problems. I've heard that time and time again. My harp was leaky, it had an air leak, so I embossed it to fix the air leak. Or the reed was not responsive, so I embossed it. Embossing, let me make this clear, embossing does not fix anything. If you have a harmonica from a manufacturer that creates harmonicas with really wide tolerances, it'll close the tolerance. It'll close the amount of space surrounding the reed as it goes in and out the slot. But in terms of fixing problems, it doesn't fix a problem. If your harmonica is leaking because the comb is not flat, because the reed plate is warped, embossing is not going to fix that. It's going to make it worse. If the reed is the wrong shape, embossing is not going to fix that. And let me show you an example. Let's say this 3-draw. It's not to my satisfaction. I'm fighting with it. Let's see what happens if I emboss to try to fix that. So I'm going to just take a little socket, a little round object here, and try to tighten up that. And there you go. I've embossed it. I've pushed it in. Let's take a listen to this. That click. So I've pushed. I've created a burr. It was jammed in there, and I've cleared away the burr by plinking. Now it still plays the same, it just sounds buzzy. Let me emboss. I can go a little bit more aggressive with this, and let's really bring those edges in. There, that's wedged in there good. Let's pop it out and it's deburr again. Usually within a couple of aggressive plinks. So you hear that's buzzing. That's hitting the side of the slot. I've over embossed because it wasn't fixing the problem and I just kept going at it. Doesn't that sound terrible? So let's see if we can reverse. I'm just sort of rubbing on either side back and forth the area that I overdid. So it's not buzzing as much anymore. You have to be happy with the way that reed plays in order for embossing to actually have its effect. And what you should expect is after you've embossed it to have a little bit more volume, maybe a little bit more brightness, maybe a little bit more responsive, a tad. So just it sort of spices it up, right? But in terms of embossing as a treatment, it won't address any problems very effectively, and it'll usually make matters worse. So that's my take on the most common mistake people make about embossing. I hope that helps.